In the metals quadrant today, taking a look at the February gold contract, which did have a down day, but gold had its best week since the week of December 12th last year. And despite the last 2 days' weakness, gold is now up 4 of the last 5 weeks and still holding that 1800 level. Today's settlement about 1816 or so, down about 0.25%. We did have a down day today. Yesterday's settlement 1821.40. The low today, though, 1814.20, was down about 0.4%. Came off a little bit from the low, and it's a pretty balanced day because on the upside of gold, 1829.30, we were actually up 0.4% as well, just a touch more than that. So a strong week for gold, despite the last 2 days being slightly weaker than it's been lately. Now, this may seem strange given what's going on with real rates. Real rates are getting stronger. They've come off the bottom. We see the five-year forward inflation expectations from the St. Louis Fed falling all year long, despite some of the numbers we got in CPI. We got that weak retail sales, which kind of reinforces that might be the case. And also, we saw a yield spike on Friday, especially near the short end, where you had the 2-year go from 91 basis points yesterday all the way to 97 basis points, 170 to 177 on the 10-year, 205 to 211 on the 30-year. So nominal rates rising, real rates rising. That should really put pressure on gold. It's putting a little bit of pressure, not a lot. That may be because assets selling off this past 2 weeks. Equity markets in the U.S., the stock markets, all 4 of them down 2 consecutive weeks now, with the Dow's being down this week, actually stronger to the downside than the previous week. The previous week was down, but not as much as it was this week. You could see a tiny bit of flight to safety going into gold, which may be what's propping it up. Also, the dollar rebounded, helping to keep a little bit of pressure on gold today. The dollar was up today, but it's down 3 of the last 4 weeks. So not a very strong indicator there. So we'll be looking next week into the progress of gold and whether it can continue this streak of being up 4 of the last 5 weeks or not. We'll be watching that next week. Remember, holiday shortened week next week in the U.S. U.S. bank holiday on Monday.